This doesn't look right, does it? No. So I sketched out two women with a mule, one riding and one pushing the mule up a very rocky cliffed mountain. Looks like it could have been maybe Arizona or New Mexico. And I used lots of watercolors, Daniel Smith, that I already had on my palette from the other previous illustrations that I've done. And I just loaded up color on the background around the imagery. And with lots of paint and lots of water, I added this very cheap store brand plastic wrap, crinkled it up over the top of the paint. And what this is going to do is this is going to create the most magnificent, cool rock formations that you wouldn't be able to draw or render by hand is so free as doing this. And I pushed down the plastic wrap, let it sit for 24 hours, and then I lifted up the plastic wrap, and here's the magic. You can see that the water pulled and pushed and sealed right underneath in different values underneath the plastic wrap. And this created the most awesome rock formations that I wanted to incorporate into the illustration. So because this photograph, of course, is black and white, it had a lot of rocks and mountains, like, I want to say like geode type deserty area in the background. I wanted to make sure that the background truly looked like it. So what a better way than to do the saran wrap technique and to really bring out those rocks. And I didn't have to hand draw or hand paint each rock. I let the saran wrap do the work for me on that. And then I went in with gouache and rendered the rest of the imagery in the foreground. And it's just these two women. I used 3 values, sometimes 4 values of each color, starting with the middle tones, then adding the darker tones, darker values, and then the lighter values on top, as you can see right there in that saddle rug that's on the donkey or the mule. Then I pushed the background into the back, giving it the rocks atmospheric perspective and bringing to detail the foreground of the rocks. And that face needs work.